The OnePlus 10 Pro is all set to debut in China on January 11th. The Samsung Galaxy S21 FE 5G price has been tipped for India. Is China testing an artificial sun? Hello everyone, Aman here from Mr. Phone, and in this video, let's round up the top news from the world of tech this week. Let's get started. The upcoming OnePlus 10 Pro is all set to debut in China on January 11th. Now, in a separate tweet, Pete Lau himself has confirmed the phone's specifications ahead of the official launch. According to Pete Lau, some of the key specs of the OnePlus 10 Pro include a second generation 120Hz LTPO fluid AMOLED display. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 SoC, and this will be coupled with LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage, most probably 12GB and 256GB variants respectively. There will be a 48 megapixel plus 50 megapixel plus 8 megapixel triple camera setup at the rear, a 32 megapixel selfie camera, a 5000 mAh battery under the hood, 80 watt fast wired charging, 50 watt fast wireless charging, and Oxygen OS 12 based on Android 12. The OnePlus 10 Pro is shaping up to be quite a package, and I can't wait for the phone to reach Indian shores. Speaking of launches, two new smartphone series have already been unveiled in China. I am talking about the Realme GT2 series and the iQOO 9 series. Among the four phones we are talking about right now, three of them, that is the Realme GT2 Pro, iQOO 9 and iQOO 9 Pro, are powered by the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 SoC. Interestingly, the Realme GT2 Pro features a 2K LTPO AMOLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate, a first for a Realme smartphone, while the vanilla GT2 features a 120Hz Full HD Plus E4 AMOLED display. As for the iQOO smartphones, the iQOO 9 Pro features a curved 6.78-inch Quad HD Plus panel. This is a Samsung E5 AMOLED panel, which is a 10-bit LTPO display. As for the vanilla iQOO 9, well, this one features a Full HD Plus Samsung E5 OLED display. To know more about the Realme GT2 series and the iQOO 9 series, visit our website mrphone.com. And now, before we go ahead, if you like what you're watching, then consider hitting that red subscribe button and also turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. Let's move on. As crazy as this sounds, well, China has successfully tested an artificial sun. Yes, you heard that correct, guys. According to reports, for the experiment, the artificial sun ran at over 70 million degrees Celsius for about 18 minutes. For perspective, the real sun is the hottest at its core, and that temperature is only about 15 million degrees Celsius, which definitely sounds like a joke now. If all goes well, then China will be able to harness clean energy by 2040, which, by the way, will be 5 times more powerful than the actual sun. Vivo has launched its brand new V23 series, and the Sunshine Gold color variants of both the vanilla V23 and the V23 Pro can change the color of their back panels whenever they are exposed to UV rays in the sunlight. Vivo calls the back panel India's first color-changing fluorite AG glass. My first impressions of the Vivo V23 Pro are here in the card above, so definitely check that video out and let me know what do you think about Vivo's latest offering. The Samsung Galaxy S21 FE 5G is slated to launch in India in the coming days. The Amazon landing page for the same is already live. However, what we don't know about the phone is its actual pricing. But according to a new leak, we might just have a clue about it. According to a tweet by popular tipster Yogesh Brar, the Galaxy S21 FE 5G could be priced at about 52,000 rupees. Mind you, this would be the price for the base variant, and with discounts and offers, one will be able to grab the device for about 48,000 rupees in India. I guess we'll have to wait for the official announcement and see how much of this is correct, but just in case if this is true and the base variant of the phone does start at about 52,000 rupees, what do you think about Samsung's pricing of the Galaxy S21 FE 5G? Do let me know in the comments below. Lenovo has announced the latest iteration of its ThinkBook Plus, that is the Gen 3, and this time around, along with an ultra-wide 17-inch primary display, there's also a full-blown 8-inch tablet right next to the full-sized keyboard with inking capabilities. A tablet that buyers can use for jotting quick notes or glancing at the calendar, mirroring your smartphone, or heck, simply using it as a huge palm rest. set at a starting price of $1,399. The Lenovo ThinkBook Plus Gen 3 is slated to drop in the US sometime later this year in May. And so that's all for the news, guys. I'll catch you all in the very next one. And remember, as always, for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Mr. Phone. Thank you for watching.